Hi guys, so I wanted to do a YouTube video today to give you an update on what I've been up to. I realised I've not done a YouTube video since December in 2016 and I kind of wanted to let you know what I've been up to. Lots of people sort of say, don't reflect too much on things, just shut up and lift, and but I felt like it was a good idea to do a video kind of about my goals at the end of the year last year, because I was kind of going from junior to active, and yeah, I think it's definitely a good thing to reflect on your goals and consider what's possible, because for me, I chase the number, I want to get it, and it's really good to kind of have goals and kind of think about them, because it makes you kind of push for it in training. I also want to talk about my squats today. So basically I did my 1 rep max last week and I'm pleased with what I got. So I got 130 kilos, which in September was the national competition for me in Germany. That was the last time I tested my 1 rep max and I got 125. I felt like I could have gone higher on the day, but I messed up one of my squats, and then I thought I don't want to risk it because of the competition. So I feel like it was only right that I should have got 130 last week. I feel a lot stronger. I actually feel like perhaps I could have gone higher, but I must admit I haven't stuck to my training plan the last couple of weeks because I have been ill. I couldn't go to training. I just felt so kind of unwell, and that's not normal for me. Normally I'll just train throughout feeling ill or whatever, but yeah, I had to kind of like listen to my body this time and just get over the horrible winter cold that I had. So yeah, but anyway, I'm pretty pleased with 130 considering I've only gone up to 107.5 in training since September. So those heavy weights they felt heavy on my shoulders, but actually for my legs I felt like it was great. I think me and my coach have got a bit of work to do to kind of figure out how I can improve my squat. I certainly feel like I need to strengthen up my lower stomach, because I always do feel when I do heavy squats, I really feel it on my stomach. Perhaps my back's really strong, but my stomach isn't. So I think that's one thing I want to think about, at least, and discuss that with my coach and find out what he thinks about that. And I also really feel like my path downwards on the squat isn't as good as it could be, and I kind of feel that's when I feel most unstable. Most happy I feel in a squat is coming up. It's just that getting it to the bottom, and then once I'm pushing up I feel fine. So I want to talk to him about that. And also I did discuss with everybody about my transition from high bar to low bar, and it kind of makes sense for me to go to low bar if I was to take a wider stance, because then I'm kind of shortening the length of my legs and I'm making my squat more effective for my body type, because I have long femurs and a short torso. So by widening my stance I'm making it kind of more effective and better for me. But I feel like because I'm not really taking a wider stance, I'm not really getting that benefit, but yet I'm still doing low bar. And in fact I have really big thighs, and like my thighs are like, I feel like they're my main driving force with the squat, not so much my posterior chain, despite obviously I have like a reasonably big ass for my body. But yeah, I kind of feel like by doing low bar I'm utilising my thighs less, and I think, is that a good idea? I'm not really sure. So again, obviously changes take a long time as well. So I mean, obviously I only transitioned from high bar to low bar in the last lot of training since September. So that's something that I spoke with my coach about, and he said, well, it does take a long time as well to transition. So I don't know whether I'm going to go kind of to do a higher bar squat again, or maybe I'll just kind of find my own in between. And that's the thing I want to say as well, make a point about with lifting. You can just make up your own stuff. I mean, if you want to try low bar and go take really low on your back, then you can do. If you want to go really high, or find your in between, there's no set rules. Like, you can do kind of like what you want with it. So that's just all about experimentation and finding out what's best for you. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. Yeah, other than that, I do want to show you my 1 rep max squat. I think it's pretty good. I did feel like my momentum wasn't quite right. So like I found it difficult in the bottom, and then I feel like my legs have to do more work. So I feel like my legs are kind of stronger to possibly do more, but I need to figure out my bar path down and think about some things with my technique. So yeah, but other than that, like, really I'm pleased with getting 130. I feel like it was like kind of right that I should get that now at this stage. And yeah, things are moving upwards and onwards. My next competition is in June, and I'm looking forward to that. So that's going to be the Hessen Meisterschaft. So that is going to be a regional competition in Germany, and I'll get that done. And yeah, I'm thinking possible goals: 135, 140 squat. With bench, that is another issue. I've not benched in about 4 months. So it's currently powerlifting minus bench. So I don't know, I'm hoping like I'm gonna get back into bench, not next week, the week after. My shoulder is feeling reasonably healed now. It's still feeling a little bit inflamed, but we'll see how that goes when I start in a few weeks' time. So yeah. So here is my squats.
Tell me is you on one? Me and my partner on one. Tell me is you on one? Me and my partner on one. Tell me is you on one? Me and my partner on one.
So that was the Big Bad Boy 130 squat. Pretty pleased overall, and yeah, I'm just kind of excited to get back into the swing of my training program, because kind of over Christmas I was in the UK and I was ill and I wasn't really on my program, and I'm going to be looking forward to getting back into a routine, and I'm going to show you guys that as well. I'll show you some videos of my training. So if anyone has any questions about high bar, low bar, squatting in general, put a comment down in the bottom, let me know, or hit me up. You can find my Facebook page at Helena Strong Official. I also have an Instagram page, it's helena.strong. Yeah, so happy lifting in 2017.